Hi, I'm Tom Bruno, your MarketVid performance coach. And I know that many people know that they need to hone their camera performance skills, but are petrified of getting started. The whole process seems so overwhelming, they don't know where to begin. I know this because many of my students have told me so. So I've put together these free tips to help you get started. Tip number 1. Practically everyone I know hates what they look like on the screen. I know I do. In my mind's eye, I'm still the handsome 20-year-old leading man with curly brown hair, but let's face it, times change and so do we. We all wish we could look like George Clooney or Stan Akatic, but we don't. So when you look at yourself on the screen, employ my first tip. Get over it. You don't need to look like a Hollywood star. You need to look like yourself. Yourself who is relaxed, engaging, and interested in what you're talking about. You can't drastically change your physical appearance, so let's focus on what you can change, like your energy level. In presenting to the camera, we need to appear friendly and relaxed, yet also energized. In my MarketVid webinar or personal coaching, I'll guide you through a relaxation process that stage actors and performers use to calm their nerves and get themselves ready to do their thing. We don't have time to do all that now, so let me give you a shortcut. Here's what I'd like you to do. Get a camera, video, SLR, any type of camera will do, and put it on a tripod or on your desk where you work. If you don't have a camera, cut out a circle on a sheet of black paper and paste it to another square sheet of paper like this, and put it up on the wall. The first step of conquering camera fright is familiarity with the enemy. As a matter of fact, we're going to turn the enemy into our friend. As you go about your workday, take moments to look at the camera. Think your thoughts into the lens. When you're talking on the phone, look into the lens and imagine the person you're talking to in the little glass window. You can even wave to them. Hey there. Imagine your best friend or dearest family member is in there. If your daughter or brother were looking at you through that little window, you wouldn't be nervous, would you? Of course not. Imagine that the camera is all of the various people you love. If you don't love anyone, imagine it's your dog or cat or gerbil. They love you, right? Okay, so once you're feeling comfortable with the camera, you can start your relaxation exercises. Most of you probably know some form of relaxation, something even as simple as breathing deeply. You can do that while looking at the camera and actually train yourself to relax when you used to get nervous. Again, more details about that and step-by-step instructions in the webinar. Now, as you practice looking into the camera, you're also practicing another skill, eye contact. You may not realize it, but eye contact is one of the strongest tools you have in your communication arsenal. The next time you watch TV or a movie, notice the actor's eye movement. High-status characters maintain a steady, strong gaze towards the person they're talking to, whereas low-status characters tend to shift their eyes. Think about this in the context of your own life. When your spouse says, now, by steady eye contact, I don't mean you need to stay riveted on the camera like a zombie. It's okay to naturally look away and collect your thoughts, but you don't want to appear shifty-eyed, so make sure to maintain your focus on the camera. In my webinar and one-on-one coaching, we'll find the balance that'll help you to become more natural and relaxed and confident. As a matter of fact, I have a surefire confidence-building visualization exercise that I've been successfully using for years with my students. And the great thing is, there's no heavy lifting. We can do it all online wherever you happen to be. Just click on me, sit in a chair, and away we go. One of the positive results of the confidence exercise is that it greatly reduces your extraneous movements. Many of you have told me, I don't know what to do with my hands. Or you may suffer from random arm syndrome. While these movements may not be so distracting in real life, the camera tends to amplify them. Enough. Down. Here's a tip. Record yourself delivering your rehearsed speech, a website welcome, advertisement, or video resume, and then watch it, taking notes on any observed extraneous movements. And by extraneous, I mean movements that don't appear natural. We all move a little when we speak, we gesture, we move our heads for emphasis, etc. But if you see a habitual, unconscious movement or gesture, take a note and practice your speech again, intentionally overemphasizing the repetitive gesture. Then do a second take, minimizing or eliminating the gesture. Bringing it deliberately into our consciousness helps us to control it and then eliminate it altogether. We can practice this together in our webinar, but try it on your own. You'll be amazed at the results. The opposite side of the excited gesture equation is the lack of excitement. My students would look at themselves on camera and say, "I look boring." What they meant to say is, "I'm bored looking at my image because my image is not communicating any passion. I do not appear to be excited about what I'm talking about." And you know what? They're usually right. There are many reasons why that could be. Maybe they need to do a voice or speech warm-up. Maybe they need to energize themselves, or maybe they need to connect emotionally to their content, fire up their feelings, and banish the fear that's holding them back. Tip: you need to practice not only your words, but how those words make you feel, because how you feel will determine how your audience feels. And studies show that the primary driving force in any type of sale is emotion. You need to take the audience on an emotional journey. Am I going to teach you how to be Meryl Streep or Robert De Niro? No, you don't need to learn that. You only need the skills necessary to develop a strong camera presence. Skills that help you to create professional online video that attracts more eyeballs to your website and turns them into new customers. Myself and all of the MarketVid coaches work with you from start to finish to produce high-impact online marketing video that has measurable results. Best of all, these skills are easily learned through our MarketVid webinars or through one-on-one coaching. Presenting to the camera is not rocket science, but it is a lot easier to learn with a friendly, engaging, experienced coach at your side. Let me help you the way I've helped hundreds of clients. Take the first step and contact me today at MarketVid to get started.